Hello everyone, this is the teacher Denny. Welcome back to English from Zero, as you heard before, from zero, because the idea is the idea of these videos is to appreciate an English course from zero to advanced, and I hope to do my best, absolutely. So, in this lesson, you are going to appreciate the classroom vocabulary, and in addition to the demonstrative pronouns, and I think that an additional topic, I need to think about it, but for the moment we are going to appreciate the classroom vocabulary and also the demonstrative pronouns, okay? So in this part, I'm going to help you to pronounce the words one by one. And as you can see there, you can see the translation in Spanish, right? So don't worry about it. Here we go. Objects in the classroom. Desk, desk. Chair, chair. Board, board. Marker, marker. Eraser, eraser. Notebook, notebook. Pencil, pencil. Pen, pen. Backpack, backpack. Ruler, ruler. Scissors, scissors. Glue, glue. Let's move on to the next. We have people in the classroom, vocabulary about people in the classroom, vocabulary about places in the classroom, and common actions. I mean, phrases that you can use in the classroom, right? Okay, repeat after me. Teacher, teacher. Student, student. Classmate, classmate. Door, door. Window, window. Corner, corner. Trash can, trash can. Ceiling, ceiling. Floor, floor. Open your book, open your book. Close your book, close your book. Raise your hand, raise your hand. Listen carefully, listen carefully. Repeat after me, repeat after me. Work in pairs, work in pairs. Okay, let's move on to the next. In this part, we have the last classroom vocabulary. It's an extra. Repeat after me. Homework, homework. Test, test. Grade, grade. Subject, subject. And this one, the last one, is a little difficult, but I know that you're gonna do a very good job. Schedule, schedule. I'm gonna pronounce one more time. Schedule, schedule. More. Schedule. Right. Okay. Well, these were the essential and very important vocabulary related to the classroom, right? So don't forget to put into practice the pronunciation. You can repeat one by one after me and also try to memorize them. So, okay, let's move on to the next topic that is gonna be about demonstrative pronouns. So in this part, as you can see, it's about demonstrative pronouns. I'm going to take advantage of the vocabulary that we tried to pronounce before. I'm gonna take advantage to use in these examples. So the demonstrative pronouns. The demonstrative pronouns, in this case, we have the singular form, that is this word. The pronunciation is this, 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 this. And the pronunciation of this word that is in plural is these, 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 these. Okay, singular form and plural form, right? And below you can see the examples. Okay, in this case, you use this when the object is close to you, is near, as you can see the word near, when the object is near. And you can you can repeat after me. This is a book. This is a pen. This is a pencil. This is a person. This is a cell phone. This, oh, sorry, 1 second. This is a window. This is an eraser. So let's pronounce the plural form here below. The pronunciation, don't forget these. These are books. These are pens. These are pencils. These are people. These are cell phones. These are windows. Oh, here we need to add an S. Oh my gosh. So teachers are not perfect, right? Remember the S at the end. These are erasers. These are erasers. In this case, is the plural of this one. The plural of this one. The plural, yeah, of this one, and so on, okay? In this case, this is about singular form when the object is near, close to you, and plural when the object or the objects, in this case plural, are close to you, near you, right? So let's move on to the next. It's about when you have the object or the objects far, right? Far away. Well, you calculate the distance and you don't touch them. You just look at them and you can point at them. Okay, so singular. In a singular form, you use that. Yeah, the pronunciation is that. And in this case, we have the plural form, those. Okay, below you can see examples for each word. In this case, that. Okay, repeat after me. That is a car. That is a dog. That is a pencil. That is a, okay, as I said before, the teachers are not perfect, right? I'm gonna add the article. Okay, so here, that, hold on. Yeah, that is a notebook. That is a chair. That is a marker. And that is a ruler. And here we have the plural form using the word those. Those are cars. Those are dogs. Those are pencils. Those are notebooks. Those are chairs. Those are markers. Those are rulers, right? So remember, when the object or the objects are far away, right? When you calculate the distance and you don't touch them, you can use that for a singular form and those for plural form, right? And don't forget to practice when, well, you have these examples, or even though you can use the imagination or maybe at home start using the demonstrative pronouns with objects around you, right? For example, you can say when something is close to you, you say this is my computer. It's an example. Or in plural, these are my computers. And when they are far away, yeah, the objects, you calculate the distance, you don't touch them, you just look at them. You can say in a singular form that that is a board, a whiteboard. That is a whiteboard. In a plural form, those are whiteboards. Ah, nice, amazing. And so we have different ways how to use the demonstrative pronouns. I'm gonna give you some examples. In this part, we have the WH questions using what in a singular form and plural form. I'm gonna start making some examples and you are gonna see how you can use these examples in the real life, right? So in this case, the question is, what is this? And don't forget the interrogation form, right? Interrogation symbol. What is death? Or you can use the contraction, sorry, what's death? What's death? What's death? Because you need to know what's death. And well, the person can answer, well, the person or the people can answer, or even though you can answer the question, but you need to respect answering like this. It is a bird. I'm using my imagination, right? It is a bird. The bird is close to you. In this case, we are using this. And even though you can use that if the bird is far away, right? Or, from a distance, you can calculate and you look at the bird and you can ask, oh, what's that? And the person or the people, they are going to answer, or even though you can answer the same, yeah, the same. And even though you can answer with the same pronouns, for example, like this, there is a bird if the bird is close, or that is a bird if the bird is far, okay, far away. So in the plural form, right over here, we have the question, absolutely, what are these? What are these? Okay, in this case, when you have a lot of objects close to you and you need to know, and the people, or, well, the person or the people, they are going to answer. They answer the question, and they can answer like this, or even though you can answer, they are pencils. Is another example, right? They are pencils. Oh, wow, they are pencils. In this case, we are using they. Why? Because they is the plural form of it. You remember the verb to be in the previous classes? Yeah. Okay. Also, well, in this case, you are using these because they are close to you, but if they are far away, you can use those. What are those? What are those? Okay, it's the same answer. They are pencils, right? Remember to use they. Or even though you can answer with the same demonstrative, right? Pronouns. So, what are those? These are pencils. Or what are those if the sorry, what are these, or what are those, the question, and you can answer the same. These are pencils, or those are pencils. Yeah, it depends of the distance of the objects, right, with the question and also with the answers, right? So, well, I can see that this is the way how you can use the demonstrative pronouns in question form. So let's move on to the next. In this part, we have the way how to make sentences. Very simple. Yeah, absolutely. Because the grammar in English is very simple if you follow some rules. And what are the rules? Well, I invented this rule. Well, I didn't invent. So just I try to minimize the way how I make some conjugations in English, right? To make easier the process, right? So in this case, we have affirmative. Affirmative, look at this. I'm going to use, hold on, this in singular form, okay? I'm going to use this. This is a bird. Oh, I continue with the bird. I love birds. Okay. And this is in affirmative form. And what is the negative form? This is not a bird. This is the negative form. Okay. It's very easy. You need to add the not here. And the question form, guess what? Is the same thing as I explained to you, the verb to be, that you switch the position. The position, what position, teacher? This position, you switch, right? The verb to be and the demonstrative pronouns. At the beginning, is this a bird? Oh, wow, yes, it is what it is. Okay, is this a bird? Well, we need the answers. Yes, it is. No, it is not. Yeah, kind of, similar like the verb to be. Okay, and well, you can use another demonstrative pronoun. I'm going to use the plural. These. I'm gonna take one here. These are books. Okay, I'm gonna take that, right? Oh, sorry. Okay, these are books. And what is the negative form? These are not books. And what is the question form? Are these books? Oh my God, yes, it's very easy, guys. Remember, in a question form, you switch the position. And for the negative form, you add the not. And how can you answer the question form? Well, in a plural form. Yeah, yes, they are. No, they are not. And it is what it is, guys. Okay, you continue making the sentences with that. You can take one example here. I'm gonna take this one, right? The pencil here. That is a pencil. A negative form. That is not a pencil. And the question form, what about the question form? Is that a pencil? And remember the interrogation symbol. Okay. Yes, it is. No, it is not. Oh, sorry. What is that? It is not. Yep. Oh, that's amazing, right? I'm trying to help you in a very easy way, right? No complications in English. Remember, that is the key. No complications. Just only try to make your own sentences without any complication, because I know that, and I respect, of course, I respect the teachers that they try to explain a very full way, and that is okay, but to learn a language or to learn whatever is necessary to learn in a very easy way. Come on, come on. Okay, in plural form, we have those. Well, you can take this one. Those are markers. Okay, those are markers. In the negative form, those are not markers. In question form, remember, you switch the position here. Are those markers? Are those markers? Oh, amazing. Yes, they are. No, they are not. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for appreciating the class. Don't forget to make your own sentences, your own examples at home, because the more you practice, the more you improve. So remember also to use the question form to ask questions. What's that? What are those? Or whatever you ask in the moment. And to make your own examples using that, those, like this, very simple. And using that and these, making your own examples, yes, or taking advantage of my own examples here. But the idea is to practice and study. So thank you so much, and see you in the next one. I promise to explain this in Spanish in the, coming video. Thank you. So bye bye.